If you were asked to name the world's oldest and most mysterious dog breeds, it's unlikely the name Basenji would be the first to cross your mind. Yet this seemingly ordinary, fox-like dog possesses a lineage, history, and set of unique characteristics that set it apart not just from modern dog breeds, but from almost any animal companion on Earth. The story of the Basenji begins thousands of years ago along the lush, river-laced forests of Central Africa, particularly in what is now the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Its name, drawn from the Swahili language, means thing of the bush, a fitting title for a dog bred for stealth and survival amidst undergrowth and dense forest. Basenjis, or dogs much like them, have been depicted in artifacts and wall carvings from ancient Egypt, some dating back over 4,500 years. In these relics, the slender, alert canines are shown sitting at the feet of Egyptian pharaohs. Some historians suggest they may be direct descendants of the dogs referred to as tzem, prized for both companionship and hunting skill. But the Basenji story doesn't end as a temple ornament. For centuries, these dogs lived side by side with the people of the African interior. African hunters came to rely on Basenjis for their remarkable combination of intelligence, silence, and courage. In the thick bush, Basenjis would flush small game such as birds, rodents, and rabbits, or, working in teams, help track down larger animals. So quiet were their movements, so deft their pursuit, that hunters often tied small bells around the dogs' necks during a hunt, not so the dog could find the prey, but so the hunter could find the dog. Modern Basenjis also carry forward extraordinary echoes of their ancestors' singular traits. Perhaps the most famous of these is what the world has come to call the barkless dog. Due to a unique shape of their larynx, Basenjis cannot bark in the familiar, explosive way of most dogs. Instead, when excited, they produce a series of undulating yodels, known among aficionados as the baru. This adaptation likely evolved to keep them stealthy in the wild, but to today's owners, it's one of their most endearing quirks. There are other traits too that speak to their wild roots. Unlike most domestic dogs, Basenjis are in heat only once a year, mirroring the natural reproductive cycle of wolves or dingoes. They display a marked independence, being clean, almost cat-like in their grooming habits, and notoriously averse to rain or wet ground. You'll often find a Basenji diligently washing its coat or refusing to soil its living space, a trait that, combined with very little natural odor and minimal shedding, makes them a surprisingly tidy housemate. Physically, the Basenji is a study in elegant athleticism. Dogs of both genders stand about 38 to 46 centimeters at the shoulder, with males weighing in at 10-11 kilograms and females just a touch less. Their short, fine coat comes in striking colors, the vivid red, rich black tricolour, or even a tiger-striped brindle, all accented by distinctive white markings at the feet, chest, and tail tip. Their almond-shaped eyes are alert and intelligent, the high-set ears always listening, and their tightly curled tail stands as a hallmark of the breed. Despite their compact size, Basenjis are exceptional athletes, capable of sprinting at up to 56 kilometers per hour, a speed rivaling larger sighthounds. Their impulsive magic includes a nearly legendary ability to leap. Many Basenjis can vault over or climb standard fences, a trait rooted in their wild heritage of scanning the bush for prey. But this deep-rooted independence can present challenges. While Basenjis are highly intelligent, that intelligence is paired with strong self-determination. They bond closely with a single owner, but may appear aloof or indifferent towards strangers and are known for their stubborn streak. Training a Basenji requires not just patience but creativity. A variety of short, positive sessions works far better than rote repetition. Caring for a Basenji is, in many ways, rewarding but demanding. Their health is generally robust thanks to careful breeding, but they are predisposed to several genetic conditions, including Fanconi syndrome, a rare kidney disorder. Routine checkups and genetic screenings are crucial for early detection. Their short, tight coat requires little more than a weekly brushing, and their high energy levels mean a daily hour or more of running, and play is almost a necessity. If their needs for stimulation aren't met, Basenjis are notorious escape artists who will invent their own adventures, often to the dismay of even the most devoted owners. Despite their charms, Basenjis have always occupied a niche on the world's canine stage. After first being brought to Europe, where they were known as the African bush dog or Congo terrier, early attempts at breeding outside Africa failed due to disease. Only in the 1930s and 1940s, with careful genetic management and the support of organizations like the American Kennel Club, did Basenjis take root outside their homeland. Today, Basenjis are still considered a rare breed, ranking around the 80th most popular in the United States and even less common elsewhere. However, devoted clubs and breeders continue to champion their preservation, importing new lines from Africa to maintain genetic diversity and working tirelessly to spread education about their special needs. Legends and cultural stories abound, too. In the ancient folklore of Central Africa's Nyanga people, there's the tale of Rukuba, the Basenji, who could once speak the language of humans, but was cursed to silence by the gods. The myth perhaps hints at an ancient reverence for these remarkable, mysterious dogs, creatures who have watched over hunters, pharaohs, and families for millennia. In every wag, every elegant leap, every quizzical frown or yodel, the Basenji embodies millennia of companionship and survival. A living glyph connecting us to a past where the line between wild and tame, legend and reality was not always so clear.